Hey guys, I'm on a business trip right now and I finally checked in at the hotel after many meetings today, and I will be busy with work and other stuff for the next few days or a week, but I want to stay consistent with my English studies, so I hope I can show you guys how I keep myself motivated and do the English routine. And I also have some of the targets for this week, which is to do the simultaneous interpreting practice, read some news articles, at least 2 articles, and also do the shadowing practice every day. And instead of just doing it once, I want to be able to review what I did and make sure that I've absorbed a lot of things. And throughout the video, I hope I can share with you some of the English phrases that you can use during the daily conversation. So I hope you will enjoy. So I came back from dinner, so now I'm gonna study a bit, and then after that take a bath and get ready for tomorrow. I'll start with some reading practice, but I've been on the go since this morning, so I'll do something that's not too mentally demanding. And tomorrow is another long day, so I'll study just enough before getting ready for bed. And by the way, tonight my topic I'm working on is Islamic finance. Today is my day off and I'm treating myself to coffee because sometimes we have the luxury of slowing down. So today my plan is I am actually meeting a friend from my college, and we're going to sauna to have some sweats all over our body, and then after that we're gonna have some like a home party, but that is from the afternoon and now it's like 9:30 a.m. So right now I'm gonna head to the cafe and do some studying, and today I'm planning to do the interpreting practice as well as reading the articles. That's what I'm continuing for quite some time right now, but I hope I can have some productive time. While I'm in the cafe, I'm gonna start with reading an article in English, and I will look up unfamiliar words and add them to my vocabulary app. As for how I pick articles, I usually go with my gut. Sometimes I read the top one, sometimes I pick something I haven't explored in a while, and sometimes it just depends on my mood. By not sticking to a fixed theme, I get to learn a variety of topics and vocabulary. Now that I've finished looking up words, I'll add them to my vocab app and do a quick review.
And reverse the decision. There were members of Cumberland and Prudence the clock was actually operating in a
Lately, it's been getting warmer, and I don't even need a heater in the morning anymore. And maybe that's why waking up feels easier, it's like my body is coming out of hibernation. Even if I'm a little sleep deprived, it takes way less time to fully wake up compared to last month, like in February. And that means morning study sessions should be easier, so I'm keeping up the momentum this month. It's time for me to study before the work starts. And this morning, my shadowing was a mess, so I'm gonna do it again. I'll look up words I didn't understand and really get into the details. And also, I'm gonna add some vocabularies to my vocab app as well. I'm actually not feeling great today, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to study after this, but I don't want to fall into the habit of putting things off, so I'll try to do at least a little. Do you guys have any strategies for not procrastinating? As for myself, first thing first, I will make a list. Instead of just thinking, oh, I need to study or I gotta do something, I will write down something specific like 10 minutes of shadowing or learn 5 new words a day. This makes it easier to start. I also like to ask ChatGPT to create an optimized schedule for me, and it removes the stress of deciding what to do first. Next is not to overthink. If you tell yourself, I need to study for 30 minutes, it might feel overwhelming. But if you say, let's just do 5 minutes, you'll probably keep going. Lower the bar by breaking tasks into smaller steps and aiming for just 20% effort instead of aiming for the perfection. Another key is boosting motivation from the external factors, like I love studying at cafes because it makes me feel more productive, and setting small rewards helps too. So, for example, if I study for an hour, I get to eat my favorite chocolate, something like that. Also, having a great partner for studying, like a friend you check in with, makes it harder to skip. But most importantly, don't be too hard on yourself. And if you're procrastinating, ask yourself why. Maybe your brain is tired. A short walk can help, or maybe you just need more activities like movement and workout. I once felt stuck with studying, but after exercising more, I found my focus improving. And lastly, take a longer perspective. If you skip a day, don't think I failed. Instead, look at your progress over a week or even a month, and you'll probably realize you're doing better than you thought. Consistency is key, so let's keep going without stressing us too much. I forgot to prepare my usual English reading materials today, so I'm gonna do something a bit different, which is side translation from Japanese to English. Side translation is a technique where you translate as you read. Since Japanese sentences put the verb at the end, I try to process them chunk by chunk instead of word by word. The key is to translate in order without backtracking. This helps you get comfortable with different sentence structures, making it a great way to practice grammar and composition. And I usually read in English, but when I do this with Japanese, it makes me think, oh, how would I say this in English? And when I look it up, I often have those moments feeling like, oh, so this word can be used for this meaning too. And it's actually a really good way to build your English vocabulary.